Family is the most important thing in your life. You want to take care of them and protect them as much as you can. In the world today, there are many natural and technological emergencies and disasters that can happen. Hurricanes, flooding, tornadoes, earthquakes, wildfires, winter storms and blizzards, dam and levee failures, severe storms, cyber outages which can cause disruptions in communications, power, and other critical infrastructure, including transportation. And of course, now we have COVID and other viruses. We're also seeing civil disturbances blocking highways and riots, and trucking companies saying they're not going to deliver to cities that have disturbances going on. All of these can disrupt the delicate just-in-time food distribution system. And most people have not considered the fourth, fifth, and sixth order impacts of COVID with shortages in raw materials as facilities have been shut down for so long. And if you have children going off to college or university, what happens if some of these events happen while they're away? We've already seen colleges and universities quarantine students or even cancel the semester after students have arrived. You need to be prepared for these emergencies. You need to have a plan in place. You need to have supplies, knowledge, and skills to take care of your family. Hi, my name's Nick Meacher. When I grew up as a young kid, I remember power outages that we would have almost every night. We'd rely on candles, lanterns, a small generator, and camping stove to be able to eat. We used sleeping bags and blankets to keep warm at night. My grandparents grew up through World War II, and they had a garden. And as we grew up, we had a garden. My parents had a garden, and we grew a lot of our own vegetables. And while we had surplus, we would trade with neighbors. As a responder, and as I got older, I learned first aid so that I'd be able to help people. I became a paramedic so I could help people and teach people. And I also joined a search and rescue team as a wilderness paramedic. But in all the responses that I went to, there was a common theme, and that is that people were not prepared for the situations that they encountered. Now, in some of the classes that I've taught in the past, some people actually were taught the skills and saved their lives during a hiking trip when one of them became injured on a mountain. But that doesn't always happen that way. People get lost, people get hypothermia, and you lose sense of where you are and what to do. So this is where I can help you. I want to help you help your family. Be prepared for emergencies and disasters. Be prepared if you have to suddenly leave your house in the middle of the night, that you have the things that you need that are essential to you and your family. If you own a business, if you don't have a continuity plan, that is a plan to be able to keep your business somewhat functional during a disaster, statistics show that you don't survive. You don't survive the disaster. So if you're an employer, I can help you put a plan together to help your business and help your employees. Because if your employees feel safe, they feel their families are taken care of, they are in a better position to help you make your business survive, and also their livelihoods survive. If you don't have a plan, you can face severe hardship. If you have a disaster in your house, it gets damaged through a hurricane or tornado, having essential documents available to you is important and makes it much easier to rebuild. So this is all part of a family plan. So I'd like to help you. I'd like to share with you the knowledge that I have accumulated over the years. You'll have access to a preparedness master plan. One of the tools that I've used over the years is mind mapping. This is a pictorial representation of some of the things that you need to do to be able to take care of yourself. It can help you develop a plan that has triggers. These are early warning indicators where you might need to take some kind of action. For example, for hurricanes coming, it makes common sense to have some stuff prepared for that. But you need to do it long before it's 2 days out from landfall, because everybody else is trying to do the same thing at that time. It can help you develop a communications plan. That's a plan to be able to keep in contact with your family, have all the numbers together, the information together, even when the cell phones don't work. What is that plan? And I can help you put that together. I've got some tools to help you collect all that information, put it into one place so that you have that and you can share that with the people that need to have that, a copy of that plan. Help you put a bug out bag together. That's in a bag that if you have to leave your house in the middle of the night or with very little notice, you've got the essentials that you need. A get home bag. That's a bag you keep in your vehicle with essential supplies in case you get stuck somewhere. Methods to ensure that you have drinkable water, which is something that's always in short supply following a disaster. Basic medical supplies and how to use them. As a subscriber to the program, you also get a live blog and a Q&A where you can submit questions and I'll answer them for you. Exclusive articles every week for members only, a 20% discount on the mind maps, and some that are exclusive to members only. Podcasts on preparedness, communications, planning, intelligence, medical supplies, and 20% discount on one-on-one consulting. And we have affiliate programs that we're working on with some very, very good additional learning resources for you. So as a subscriber, you'll have access to all the information you need to plan and prepare your family, whatever the emergency you might encounter. If you are an employer, you can help your employees. So join now, click the link, and get access to all this information and more as content's being uploaded all the time.